Happy Thursday. Today we are going to be doing our Throwback Thursday, and someone said they bought this palette the other day and it reminded me that how much I loved it. It is the BH Cosmetics Desert Oasis palette. It does have a mirror, rather large mirror, mine looks used. It's got highlight, bronzers, and everything else in it, so that's why I only have the foundation on. Today is Wednesday, technically, and I'm doing a wear test with the new Milani foundation. So, we're going to use the bronzers in here. I'm just trying to see which one I like best. I think I'm going to go with this one because the makeup is not a full coverage. So, we're just going to go with the lighter one, which is Canyon. We're going to use this one up at the top. So, we're going to grab the brush I use first for the bronzer. We're going to tap it off. Ooh-wee. We will go through and fix the harshness of those in just a minute. These can also be used as like your transition in your other shades. All right, we're going to take this brush and we're going to use this mirror. And we are going to buff that into the skin. I'm going to bring another bronzer in here with me, so we're going to have to deal with this. And we're just going to try to do lightly bronze the outer edges of the face. Okay. I have a brush here that's still got powder on it too, so we'll fix all of this. Anything that's too dark. I have a little bit of powder. Let's see, is this too bright? There, that's more natural. That's more natural. I had to look in the mirror to see. There we go. You have to shut it off every time, so I'm going to have to start taking a mirror in here with me and looking at it as I get set up. It actually looks really good, blended and buffed out. It doesn't look harsh or nothing on the mirror, at least. Does it look harsh to y'all? All right. Let's go ahead and take some of this and just kind of buff it into the hairline. I didn't put any more on the brush. All right, let's go ahead and go in with the blush brush. We're gonna use the Morphe brush. I love this brush though. I'm not putting it down. We're using the L'Oreal blush. There's no blush in here. I need a mirror. My hair keeps getting in the way still. And you want to blend it into the bronzer. Kind of like a... make it one. And you always want to go upwards, because you don't want to drag your face down. All right. The highlighter shades, I love the highlighter shades in this. They're all right here on the edge. I think I want to go in with the middle one though. Let me show them to you. Because this palette is still for sale at Ulta. I believe Ulta, don't quote me on that. It's $18 on the BH Cosmetics site. Okay, that was the original big one. Yeah, this was the original big one. This was the next one up. Then the two down ones are like for light, darker skins. This is kind of neutral right here. Let me grab, this is the first one. This is the one I think I'm actually going to use. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this one for the highlighter today. So let's grab our little brush I use for highlighting. And we're going into Serenity. I forgot they were named. I could have just told you the names. This is like an all-in-one palette, except for the blush. But it's got everything else you need for your face, technically. And I'm laying it right on top of the blush. And then I'm going to take this blush brush, kind of buff them in together. I like how wet it looks. I love that look. We're going to bring it down the nose. I'm going to add just a little up here. Not too much. Let's grab this brush. I think I added too much. We're just going to pat some of that into the skin. I'm doing the circular motions so that it buffs it into the blush area. All right. Now let's put a little bit of more setting spray on. I already have one on. I already have setting spray on, but we're going to put, I'm using the LA Girl setting spray that I showed you in the Ulta haul. I love this foundation so far. It's working pretty well. All right, let's go ahead and meld all that into the skin. Okay, and now we're going to go in with the eyes. I'm not going to use any primer on the eyes today because there's some concealer up there. First thing we're going to go in with is sand. It's right here. It's a whitish color. Might have to mix it with another color, but we'll see. No, you could see it. It's not like the perfect transition though, that's the thing. I love the shades in this palette. I just love this palette. It's a good palette, technically, for traveling if you want. We're going to go in with the shade we used for bronzing. And we're going to gently tap that on the eyes for our transition color over that white. See, now you can see that. It's not as dark as it would have been if I went in by itself. But since I'm putting it over that white shade, it's making it lighter. And making it just right. Okay. Now I'm going to take this, my brushes are sitting the opposite way they usually sit. I need a little brush. Where is my little brush? There there it is. Okay. We're going to go in with Dune. We're going to put that in the crease. We're going to start on the outer edge. Building it up right there. And we're just gently putting it in the crease. So mostly the outer V at first, and then we'll pull it all the way through like I'm doing now. And I'm turning the brush sideways to kind of blend a little. And now we're going to go back to this eye. When I say sideways, like I start like this, and then I move it like that to kind of fluff it. A little bit of a blend to it. Yes, like that. All right, now this is where it gets hard because there are so many beautiful shimmers in this. Look at this blue. This blue. Look at those. Yeah, that's from wiping the... There's just 3 of the shimmers. I don't really want blue today. And I don't really have fingers to swatch anymore. Like I said, I need to move stuff in here. Let's grab this one, and this one and see what they do. Isn't that Moonscape? It's like a yellow gold. And this is the quartz. Let's grab with this finger and see if that's the one I'm looking for. No. Was it this one? Ah! I just mixed that with the blue. Okay. We are going to go with that one. Heat Haze. All right. I thought I brought wipes in here with me and I can't seem to see them. So we're just going to go on like this. Actually, we're going to pause. During the pause, I think I am going to go in with one of the blues. I'm just waiting for my hands to dry. We got the turquoise and the hot spring. That turquoise is just a little loud for going grocery shopping. So, I mean, that hot spring is. So, I think we're going to go in with the silver blue, which is called turquoise. We're going to put it on a flat brush. I'm going to move in closer so you can see how I do it. I'm just patting it onto the lid. That does look really pretty. Okay. Now we're just going to pat this on the lid. I'm just keep shutting the wrong eye. I'll just pat, pat, pat that color onto the eyelid. And into the crease a little. To kind of tuck it into bed, kind of. I'm just going to build the color up. All right, now we're going to grab the inner corner brush and we're going to go in with Bliss right here. We're going to just set that in the inner corner. And we're going to put a little bit right there on the upper brow bone. And I want to buff this a little, pull it up a little and buff it. All right. I also want to dab right back into Dune with the bigger brush, like a blending brush. I want to take this blending sponge. I want to clean up a little bit of this on the bottom. All right, and then I want to take this flat brush sort of and go into Canyon, the transition shade. And pull it along the bottom just a little. And I do want to announce that get ready with me Friday, because there is a lot that's happened this week in the beauty community. I think I'm going to do Chit Chat Saturday, because Friday morning I may do a get ready with me, but I'm going to do a Chit Chat Saturday. But Eric has a doctor's appointment, so I don't know how long I'll actually have to chit chat. And if I get up late, I will probably not post that video. I might post a different video. I might not do a get ready with me, but it will be coming. It'll just be Saturday. We're going to use the, it's the only mascara I have in here. We're going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. But I do want to say while I'm doing this that as I don't agree with what his sister said, I would like to see a show of hands for anyone that could tell their brothers and sisters what to say and what they can't say. Was it unprofessional? She was working for the company? Yes. But I would also say it was her own personal opinion. I know I can't tell my brother what to say. He is a conspiracy theorist and drives me nuts with all his political things that he talks about. But I can't control him anymore than I could control the weather. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about boycotting a brand for something their sister said. All right, and let's use the setting spray one last time. What do you think, baby? All right, and I will see y'all in the next one. Have a great Thursday. Bye.